Hi, we are on to video 3. I'm so glad you made it this far. Now, this video we are going to be focusing on should you build a team or not. Sounds scary, right? I just started and I don't know what to do, so how am I going to teach anybody else to do it? That might be one thought that's going through your head. Here's the deal. You don't need to know it all, and you really want to have a team just so that you can have some fun, and while you're both learning, it's so much easier. And hello, we have a support system. That's all of us here. Plus our home office staff is super helpful, so we've got you covered. If you keep overthinking it, you are going to overcomplicate it. Just get out of your own way. Sorry, I have my notes and it just decided to freeze up. Building a team is where you really start to see your income grow, which can lead to your freedom, flexibility, and whatever you are dreaming of. Plus, there are so many other perks along the way with that. I mean, honestly, it's just more fun to have somebody to gush about the products with that knows what you're gushing about, right? Be sure you are selecting a schedule that works for you and your family. Have all of them on board. We talked about this earlier. Make sure when you get your calendar and you highlight the dates that you can work, put your family stuff on there first, and then fill in the gaps, nooks, and crannies with lemongrass where you can. You can work it how you want, and back to what I mentioned earlier is building that team builds the bigger paycheck. Well, where are you going to meet these people? At your events. If you checked out video 2 like you were supposed to before you viewed this one, we talked all about that. There are other options as well, and we'll get into that. But know that 70% of your hosts eventually end up joining. With Lemongrass Spa, they can use their host cash towards the cost of their kit. So that's an option you always want to offer, because the host may not say to you that she's interested, but it might be in the back of her mind. So be sure you give that option. During your events, you want to plant seeds. How have the products impacted you or your family? How has the business impacted you or your family? What do you see for your future in the business? Maybe you just started out and you haven't seen that impact yet. So what is your future? Because a lot of people like to join people who see something happening in the future. And you also want to drop in those other seeds, like, have you ever thought about what I'm doing? Why not give it a try for 30 days? I know you're going to have questions, so grab me later and we'll chat. Remember, you don't need to know all the answers, just like we don't know all of the answers on our products. I always suggest write it down or put a reminder in your phone and ask them to follow up if you can follow up later. Just remember to get a phone number or some other way so you can contact them and follow up with those answers. What I found with that system too is it really builds that relationship, whether it's on the products or on the business opportunity. It's building that relationship, and that's what really helps in the long run. So Lemongrass has all the resources and tools for you to build a team. You are their cheerleader and their point of contact, so you just point them in the right direction. Maybe that's sending them to your upline or your director, or maybe it's just saying where a document is that they need to do whatever their task is. Make sure if you are on a different track than they are in this journey, know that your upline and your director are there. So that's where you want to send them for those questions you're not sure about. And you might even want to jump in on meetings and conversations that they have with your director, because maybe it's something that would help you as well. Because we never know where this journey is going to take us. We also have the home office staff, as I mentioned, who are amazing resources that really can help us out. Kathy Yelitz is amazing at getting bookings on your calendar and getting team members. Jennifer Duza is awesome once you start building a team and getting you focused on those goals. So yes, building a team will change your monthly income. So just as a rough guess, the average director is earning about $1,000 a month on her team's commissions. This isn't a guaranteed amount, and it's just a rough number that consultants have seen over the years. But remember, that $1,000 I just mentioned doesn't include sales, events, parties. That's additional extra income besides that $1,000. So just think about that and the impact that could have on your family's budget and somebody you bring along on this journey, because they have that same opportunity. So it always looks scary when you're looking at the comp plan and you see the different levels. Well, the big level you want to hit for is director. Hitting director is an attainable goal and has so many more perks. There's a $1,000 bonus, you get an awesome plaque, you get an invite to leaders retreat, there's special incentives for directors only. I will just throw out there being able to grab the spa kit twice a year at a discount. There's also a directors group and a monthly call just for directors. Directors earn 8% on their direct teammates. So that's anybody you bring on directly. And then they also earn commission on anybody they bring at 4%. And there's also a directors only special training at conference, plus so much more. You don't have to understand the compensation plan, but one thing also is that middle square and that $1,000 director bonus. That's huge and can make a big difference. And when you have questions, just again reach out to your director so you can walk through that compensation plan and make it a little bit more sense. Who wouldn't want to experience more of what the company has to offer? That additional income would come handy, wouldn't it? Okay, so we talked about it in both videos prior to this one about that Frank's list, or whatever list you made up of people. Who on that list, because you always have to have a list, who on that list has ever asked you questions about what you're doing, about the business, just random questions that were kind of like, why did they ask me that? Or who would you just love to work with? Because this is an opportunity we get to pretty much pick our coworkers. As you go through, make notes, circle, asterisk their names, and particularly who are those top 5 people. Now, you decide if you want to send them a sample, meet them for coffee, maybe you want to treat them and their friends to a spa hour. Okay, take a deep breath. No actions actually needed right now. We're just thinking about it right now on who those top 5 are. So take a deep breath. We're going to get through this. All right, so you have those top 5 that you've circled or you've asterisked or you've made notes about. Contact your director, whether that's me or someone else, and then let them know you want to build a team and these are your top 5 ladies you want to reach out to. Be confident in yourself. Fake it till you make it if you need to. You are a blessing for them, not only with this wonderful opportunity, but some of these incredible products that we have to offer too. If you have any negative attitude, you won't get anywhere. There are people out there right now struggling to put food on the table, who are about to lose their jobs, or maybe even struggling and needing an excuse to get out of the house and meet some more people. If you offered this opportunity to them, you'd be a blessing. They can join with their host rewards, as I mentioned earlier, and get their kit at a discount, possibly even free. We've had ladies already do that on our team, and they get to start earning an income to support their family right away. Otherwise, they can spend the $129 and start replacing the cost of their investment and decide their schedule as they would like. So share why you think this would be a great opportunity. What's it done for you? Or you'd love to have them on this journey with you, because sometimes we just want to bring a friend along with us. So, who are those top 5 people? So, top 5 or more, because not everybody's going to jump on board right away. Some will, some won't. It's just a timing thing. Where are they located? Guess what? It doesn't really matter. If they're in the U.S., even APOs, so that's military bases, they can be your next teammate as well. All right, when are you going to reach out to your director for the next steps? Is it going to be in a week, or is it going to be in a month? There isn't really a timeline on this, but the faster you get going, the more practice you get in, and the more comfortable you'll feel with this whole process. And then, what is it? What is it about them that you think this would be a great opportunity for? And I just noticed I'm not on track with my notes, so we'll come back to this. Okay, so just know anything is possible, and building a team can not only change your life, but it can change the life of whoever you offer that opportunity to. This journey in offering the opportunity isn't what we see in ourselves, it's what we see in them, and they could have something that needs to be filled more than you even know. So don't hesitate, don't overthink it. Just repeat after me. This is my turn. I will figure out the rest later. I can bless somebody. All right, so back to here. This is our challenge. And the last part, because I won't repeat those, the last part on here is, what do you feel like they could bring to the team, to your team? How could they benefit from the company, from the opportunity, from the products? What is it about them that you put them on your list? There's got to be something. And sometimes all you got to do is share that with them as well. So once you have these steps figured out, contact your director with that, and we'll send you the last video, the last of the 4 videos. You're almost there, so keep it up, and so excited that you're taking advantage of this full journey. We'll chat soon. Bye, guys.